Welcome, adventurers of the past and followers of the legend of Indiana Jones. In this thrilling second part, we delve into a world full of archaeological mysteries and ancestral dangers that will decide the fate of lost relics. Get ready to embark on a journey full of surprises and discoveries in the depths of ancient history. Let's begin. The story begins with the renowned archaeologist and adventurer Indiana Jones receiving a mysterious message that leads him to discover the existence of the legendary Dial of Destiny, an ancient artifact capable of predicting the future. Indiana, played by Harrison Ford, embarks on an exciting quest to find this artifact before it falls into the wrong hands. During his investigation, Indiana meets the intelligent and brave archaeologist Sophia, played by Daisy Ridley, who is also interested in the dial. Together, they travel through exotic landscapes and ancient ruins in search of clues that will lead them to the lost artifact. However, they are not alone in their quest. A secret group, led by the mysterious mercenary Klaus, played by Mads Mikkelsen, is also seeking the dial for their own sinister purposes. Klaus and his team are willing to do whatever it takes to obtain the artifact, turning the search into a race against time and danger. Throughout this part of the movie, Indiana and Sophia face exciting and dangerous challenges, from ancient traps to enemy ambushes. Their determination and bravery guide them through these obstacles, but also put them in increasingly risky situations. Finally, this culminates in an exciting confrontation between Indiana, Sophia, and Klaus' group in a lost ancient city. In the midst of the battle, Indiana manages to find a crucial clue that brings him closer to the whereabouts of the dial, but also discovers that his enemies are closer than he thought. The plot intensifies as Indiana Jones and Sophia continue their search for the Dial of Destiny. Their adventure takes them to a hidden ancient temple in the jungle, where they believe the legendary artifact is hidden. However, their path is filled with deadly traps and challenges that will test their courage and determination. As they explore the temple, Indiana and Sophia uncover clues that bring them closer to the dial. Along the way, they encounter the enigmatic temple guardian, played by Antonio Banderas, a skilled warrior who fiercely protects the artifact. The guardian challenges Indiana to a dangerous test of skill and cunning, where only the most worthy can advance. Additionally, Klaus' group closely follows Indiana and Sophia, determined to stop them and take the dial for themselves. Klaus and his team, including the cunning mercenary Anika, played by Anya Taylor-Joy, are willing to do anything to obtain the artifact and will not hesitate to use violence to achieve their goal. Tension mounts as Indiana and Sophia approach the Dial of Destiny, but also discover the true nature of their enemies. Klaus and Anika not only seek the power of the dial, but also have a personal interest in Indiana, adding an additional level of danger to the situation. This culminates in an exciting showdown in the temple between Indiana, Sophia, and Klaus' group. In the midst of the battle, Indiana manages to reach the Dial of Destiny, but before he can use it, the temple begins to collapse around them, endangering everyone present and leaving Indiana's fate and the fate of the artifact up in the air. The story continues with even greater intensity. After escaping from the ruins of the temple, Indiana Jones finds himself in possession of the Dial of Destiny, but his adventure is far from over. With Klaus and his team hot on his heels, Indiana is forced to seek refuge in a remote village in the jungle, where he hopes to find answers about the artifact and its power. In the village, Indiana meets the community leader, the wise and courageous Mariana, played by Penelope Cruz. Mariana reveals that the Dial of Destiny has the power to control time and space, making it an artifact of immense power and danger if it falls into the wrong hands. Meanwhile, Klaus and his team draw closer to the village, determined to retrieve the dial at any cost. Anika, the cunning mercenary, proves to be a formidable adversary for Indiana, testing his wit and skills in a series of tense and exciting confrontations. Amidst the struggle for the dial, Indiana discovers a surprising connection between the artifact and his own family history, giving new meaning to his quest and driving him to protect the dial at all costs. This culminates in an epic showdown between Indiana, Klaus, and Anika, where the fate of the dial and the entire world hangs in the balance. With the help of Mariana and the villagers, Indiana bravely fights to secure the dial and prevent it from falling into the wrong hands, but the price of victory could be higher than he ever imagined. The story reaches its exciting and action-packed climax. With the Dial of Destiny secured, Indiana Jones finds himself in a race against time to prevent Klaus and Anika from unleashing the destructive power of the artifact. Determined to destroy the dial to prevent it from falling into the wrong hands, Indiana embarks on a dangerous mission to find the artifact's place of origin, the ancient Temple of Time. With Mariana's help and her knowledge of the artifact's history, Indiana discovers the secret location of the temple and prepares to face his destiny. In the Temple of Time, Indiana faces Klaus and Anika in an epic final battle. Klaus, desperate to obtain the power of the dial, becomes increasingly ruthless in his pursuit, while Anika proves to be a formidable adversary for Indiana. The battle culminates in a dramatic showdown in the heart of the temple, where Indiana, with the help of Mariana and his unwavering determination, manages to destroy the Dial of Destiny just in time, avoiding a catastrophe of epic proportions. With the dial destroyed and the danger past, Indiana and Mariana bid farewell, each following their own path. For Indiana, the adventure has come to an end, but his legacy as a treasure hunter and protector of ancient artifacts will endure in history. And so concludes the thrilling saga of Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. We hope you have enjoyed this adventure full of action, intrigue, and unforgettable moments. Don't miss our next installment, where we will continue to explore the treasures and mysteries that lie in the past. Until next time, History Explorers. Kisses on your tails.